Coach out and see different teams with the same start of the game last night and couldn't get out of what was the difference?
Again, we're just having some really bad starts, both offensively and defensively. You know, they made some shots on us. They put us in the bind. And, you know, Joe Johnson, you know, he could be a handful, but it really wasn't even Joe. You know, Marvin Williams got him off to a good start. T got him off to a good start. So, again, we just dug ourselves a big hole. And we just had poor execution. Poor execution offensively. Not a good night for us offensively. We're having a tough time, you know, getting Deron some space out there on the floor. When we did have wide open threes, they didn't go down for us for the second night in a row. Unlike their threes, they're 12 for 23 from three. You know, we're 5 for 24, and we're definitely not a 5 for 24 team. So again, hopefully we'll get a little bit better in game shape, because some of our guys are not in great shape right now, and the only way you're gonna get in shape is to play games.
That being said, when you're playing against a team that's been in the playoffs the last few years, they've got that core back. Did that play into how you kind of disperse the minutes tonight?
Yeah, again, you know, we just had to spread some minutes around because I got some guys that we're going to need. That's going to be a part of our 9-man rotation that we need to get in shape. And, you know, their game legs are not there yet. So, again, there's no excuse. Take your hat off that lamp. They were rested and ready and locked and loaded, and they were ready to go from start to finish, and we just couldn't get on track. We had a good little run there, maybe at the end of the third. You know, we had some guys in there that we started pressing a little bit, gave us some energy, but we could never get within striking distance.
Got to see a little bit more MarShon Brooks tonight. What do you think of his effort on both sides of the floor?
He was hustling. He was hustling out there with that group, and again, he is what he is. He makes plays for us off the dribble. You know, he has a lot of energy. We asked him to try to get some more, get some steals, and you know, he got that one steal from behind, got us on the break. So again, he's a young player in this league, and we're glad to have him.
Coach, how much are the back-to-backs and the fresh schedule playing into the decisions you might have to make any given game versus how that's going to be?
Again, no excuses about the schedule. Everybody has to play it. I think the Lakers have 3 straight games right off the bat, and they're 0-2 in their first 2 games. So everybody has to play a pretty challenging schedule. No excuses. We just weren't, you know, ready to play tonight. You know, like I told our guys, and especially on games where we're not, days when we have back-to-back games, if we're not going to come in and shoot in the morning, we got to have better effort than this. So. Again, they feel awfully bad by their performance. I feel bad. We got to do a better job. We got to figure a few more things out, and hopefully we'll get it figured out. Yeah, you know, just can't get enough space right now. And when he gets space, it's just not going down. But Anthony will be fine. You know, hopefully we'll do a better job of setting some screens to get him open.
And Deron had 1 assist.
I think it's a combination of bad spacing on the floor. If you notice, he's getting trapped a lot. And when he's getting trapped a lot, Colin, we got to get other guys to make some plays for us off the dribble. You know, he gets trapped, and then we catch the ball and hold it. And, you know, the ball should be moving like a hot potato. But it's, you know, it kind of has that stickum on it. You know, what's that cornerback, the old retired guy for the Raiders? Lester Hayes? Yeah, that's what is happening when we get the ball. It's got too much stickum.
Avery, the way the roster's set up right now, especially with Brook out, if, you know, when you said you let him move the ball around the perimeter, if those perimeter shots aren't falling, is it hard to find a plan B?
Well, the thing is, you know, with Brook out, we all know what the real deal is. We don't have a post-up game. Mm-hmm. And I think, you know, his post-up game was kind of underappreciated at times. So we got to figure out a way to manufacture some more points inside with more penetration than with traditional post-ups.
And got the result you wanted. What do you think of the energy of the coach?
Oh my God, that's why I feel bad, because, you know, this was a great crowd tonight. I mean, great crowd into the game. You know, holiday season, and we come out with a poor performance. So hopefully they'll give us another chance.
Do you understand, you know, that they were kind of tough on you guys, reaction-wise? Do you understand that?
the crowd, with the boos and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think if our players were in the stands, they probably would have booed us. Yeah, so it's a normal reaction. We weren't playing very well, and those things tend to happen. But the fans, they showed up and they came in to see a better performance than what we showed, and hopefully we'll give them one the next time.
Okay, thank you.
This is going to come, but is it a little bit when it just the home opener, you got all the fans there ready to go just to celebrate?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. We came out and put up a stinker like that in our first one. It's just one of those games where just nothing seemed to go right, and definitely we have a lot of work to do. Just like we don't have a lot of time to do it. We don't have any practice to do it. It's kind of like I said, we're learning on the fly. We still don't have a concept of the offense. We're still making a lot of mistakes on defense. Our flaws are going to show up against teams that have been together. This team has been together for years now, and they know how to play. They know how to play each other. They're not, struggling to figure out the offense and where shots are going to come from and things like that. They know, they know what they're doing. So we're a couple steps behind everybody right now, but hopefully we can get it sooner than later.
You were in the same position the other night, and you guys kind of kept your heads up, still kind of kept chipping away. Was there a different feeling though tonight a little bit?
That was the Wizards. This is the Hawks. That's pretty much it.
What does it feel like when you have the home crowd giving you the reaction that they did?
We deserved it. Could be by 40 in our building on opening night. So there's not much you can say. They paid money for their seats. They expected to see a little bit better basketball than that.
How much of it was 2 games and 2 nights and they were fresh?
I mean, it's always those things happen throughout the year. You can always catch guys where, you play back-to-backs and guys are sitting there waiting on you. It's just part of the business. We're not gonna blame that.
Yeah, he's old.
Brooke, do you feel defense is keying in more on you?
Definitely, and especially on pick and rolls, it's tough for me to score off pick and rolls because a lot of teams are definitely forcing it out of my hands. So until we figure out some other ways to get going, I don't see it stopping.
Yeah, the we want Howard chance, was that something you guys
I didn't hear that.
Did you hear we love Humpers?
I didn't hear that one either.
Is there more of a pressure on you to score on nights like this when the shots aren't going down?
Yeah, I'm just struggling right now, trying to figure out how. So hopefully I can get it going. It's kind of sped up. Everything's kind of sped up right now. The offense is sped up. Especially when we put ourselves in holes early. Then you get too much of a sense of urgency. Like you got to do it now or never. So I just got to slow down. Play basketball.
MarShon, just the experience tonight. I know this wasn't the way you guys wanted to start out the home opener, but what did it mean for you out there to come out and kind of play your game a little bit despite what the outcome was?
It's all confidence with me. I went out there and played with a lot of confidence. I was being aggressive. With Brooke being out and us not being able to play inside out, like I was telling you earlier, I just try to play in the paint, just try to make things happen in the paint, try to set up our shooters. We have a lot of shooters that like to catch and shoot, so if we can get in the paint, get paint touches, we need Deron, myself and Deron, and the guards, puts a little more pressure on us to get in the paint because of Brooke on that.
How much of it seemed like late in the Wizards game you got going a little bit, even one time you stepped back and you hit one with the clock winding down. How much of that confidence maybe late in that game kind of carried over into tonight?
Yeah, it definitely did. Just as many minutes as I got there, as much experience, you'll start seeing myself get more and more comfortable out there. For the game, I'm still nervous. Last one out the locker room, trying to talk to myself in the mirror, but that just comes with it. And as we get 15, 16 games in, you start seeing you get more and more comfortable.
What do you say to yourself in the mirror when you talk to yourself before you go out?
Just play with confidence, just go out there and play the game. That's why they drafted me to go out there and score. So that's just, I just want to go out there and just create extra opportunities and just ball over.
For you, could you tell the difference in the speed of the game or the quality of the opponent between the two nights?
Oh, between the two nights?
Between the Wizards and the Hawks tonight?
Yeah, my matchup was a little bit different yesterday. Nick Young and I had Nick Young and Jamal Crawford. They're my size. They're not a little bit stronger, but not too much. Joe Johnson, he's 240. So it's a big difference. But three good guards. Respect them.
What can you take from this game at all moving forward?
build off of it personally. We got to come up with more energy in the first quarter as a team. I think we got to do something to get us going, warm-ups or something. We got to come up with a strategy. So we come out, we can't let ourselves get down 20 and then start trying to play. That's usually it doesn't work in this league. So if we could just get a better warm-up, we just got to ready to move to the tip.
Thanks so much. I mean, at what point did you realize that Deron was cool?
Not really.
I really understand how much pressure is that for
It puts a lot on, not just myself, but the entire team. Just having a guy like that down low, being able to score. Like we said, we're not making any excuses. Just praying that Brooke has a speedy recovery and comes back 100%.
Your shot has not fallen in the first couple of games, but I'm sure you looked at tape. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, I only took 5 shots today, so I don't know if I'm off or not if I take 5 shots. But it's 2 games into the season, man. Just wanting to be out there contributing, and that's what it is, man. We gotta get rest tomorrow, get back playing with Orlando.
Do you think that this Hawks team kind of looked at last night and saw you guys turn everything around and realized they had to keep their foot on the gas?
Yeah, that veteran team, that was their first game, so they were fresh. We're coming off a back-to-back, so kind of different circumstances right now, but at the same time, we can't make excuses. Like I said, we just got to fight through it and play through it. So.
Avery keeps talking about spacing. What is it with the spacing? Is it you guys not either knowing the offense quick because there's different players, or what is it with the spacing?
Probably a little bit of that too. We got a new team, kind of, so guys got to get used to probably being in different positions than they would be in on their old teams last year and stuff like that. And then not having Brooke down there, kind of spacing kind of changes, so we got more perimeter shooting big men now. So, just knowing you got to have at least 15, 20 feet of space between each guy on the perimeter.
But I mean, you came out there, you guys get a great ovation, you got a packed house. What was that feeling like?
It was great. It's just unfortunate we came out and didn't play well at all. Just had a lot of unfortunate situations out there today. Couldn't make a shot really. Defensively, we were striving hard. We gave up a lot of second chance points. There's stuff that we can fix, man. And like I said, it's a back-to-back at the same time. So we got to learn to play better on back-to-backs.